Hello, this is your reading. We are going to have a look and see what's coming through. This is for all star signs. If you are here, I feel like there are messages that you are meant to hear, and I feel like it's a sign that you are here, and this is always a very safe space where you are always very welcome. All right, so we're going to have a look and see what is coming through and what messages I have for you. And before I start, all services, readings, items, rituals, personal tarot readings with me, things like that are always on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com, and linked down below for your convenience. Okay, so let's see what is coming through for you. Cards are flying. It's the Knight of Pentacles. One second. Let me grab the Knight for you. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor here. So there is someone here that, really wants to progress things with you, but they're very slow. And not only that, they have a tendency of not really emotionally expressing themselves to you. Emperor is not the most emotionally expressive person on the planet, okay? Let's just put it that way. Also, the Knight of Pentacles shows a lot of slowness, okay? Knight of Pentacles is literally the slowest court card in tarot, literally. So, if that's got anything to do with it, we've also got here the Seven of Pentacles, which shows very slow growth. This person, they really like you, they care about you, they miss you from what I see, because we've got the Three of Wands as well, which means that there can be some kind of space or time between you both, some form of distance. They really miss you, but they have a hard time expressing that to you. They really ponder on it, right? But they don't take enough action as of right now to tell you, hey, look, I miss you. Hey, look, I care about you. It's like being verbal is something really difficult for them, which we'll have a look into as to why that's the case. But they really feel that you are super attractive, you know who you are kind, you are caring, you're amazing, you're attractive, you are so much of what they've always wanted. But we have here the Five of Pentacles with the Tower and also the Five of Cups and Judgment. Yikes, okay? Why do they have a hard time expressing themselves to you? Well, because I feel here in the past they have tried to express themselves to a person and that person has shut them down. They have had some really negative experiences in their past romantically, which has made them feel absolutely awful and sad and frustrated and not good. They have felt upset and extremely frustrated more and more as time goes by, because the thing that I see here is that they just feel like, oh my God, what if history repeats itself? They haven't properly healed from the pain that was caused to them in the past. I do feel like they have moved on from the past person, but I don't believe that they've healed from that pain that was generated and caused, okay? There's a difference, because they're not really into their ex, from what I see here. They're not really that into that person at all. I feel like they've moved on from that, but what they haven't properly moved on from is the pain that it's caused, okay? That pain makes them scared. That pain makes them think, oh, it could happen again. If I'm too verbal and vulnerable, then I could get hurt again, because they've been hurt before, right? By being vulnerable towards a person. So they're thinking to themselves, if I'm vulnerable towards you, that means that you could hurt me. And that was painful last time, and I'm not sure if I can handle it again, okay? Is what they are thinking. So clearly they like you a lot, but they have a hard time right now differentiating between the fact that you are not the past person, right? That you are not going to cause the same pain as the past person is what I mean. Like, obviously you're a different person and they know that, but they're inside, okay? They can't tell that difference, that you're going to create a different outcome. So that's Judgment here. Like, they're really thinking about things. They like you a lot, but they don't want to be hurt, okay? They really don't want to be left out in the cold like they once were before. And that's the chaotic energy here. It's Mars energy. They feel like, oh my God, like, what if you cause the same kind of pain and I'm hurt again? I don't know how I could handle it, okay? So thing is, though, I feel like they'll get over it. That's the Magician energy, okay? They really will get over it. Oh, by the way, we've got the moon that's flipped over here as well. Yeah, they'll get over it. See, the moon is like cycles and phases. They're going through a phase right now where they're feeling rather emotional and chaotic, and they've been hurt in the past. They don't want to get hurt again. It's like, it's just a lot emotionally for them to deal with. On top of that, they have a habit of emotionally suppressing things, so it gets worse when it comes to the surface, and then they're like, oh, what do I do with all of this? Push it back down again. At some point it comes back up again, and they feel a lot towards you. Those feelings haven't gone away. The King of Swords here shows they care a lot about you, they feel a lot towards you, they feel very, very drawn towards you, very attracted towards you, but obviously they do have a lot of pain and a lot of sadness and a lot of frustration, and they just feel at times really, really overwhelmed and overworked. But they will come to you with honesty. So King of Swords is honesty, and a genuine energy, and also a lot more generosity as well. You know, they will come to you properly. And then we've also got here as well the Five of Wands. Okay, so Five of Wands here definitely shows they are clearly feeling very chaotic right now. So they miss you, and they want to be with you, but this is what's going on in their head, in their heart, and their mind, which is just this. Okay, imagine this going on inside, internally. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to deal with, and so they just feel like, oh, but what if you hurt me? And then what if I have to then heal from all of this pain that is then caused onto me? And then what if I can't handle it? And what if you do this? What if, and rather than them just thinking all these things and sort of taking that action, they think, okay, maybe it's just best right now I don't do anything. Which is why it bothers you as well, right? Because they're not doing anything, and you're thinking to yourself, well, they're not doing anything. Like, are they actually going to do anything? Am I wasting my time? You know, is what you're thinking. So we've got the Fool here and the King of Pentacles. Let them come to you. They will come to you actually quite unexpectedly when you literally least expect it, which I feel like I've been saying a lot in the recent readings. But trust me, the readings are all sort of interlinked with one another to a degree, right? Which I think is also quite interesting. So that is something we have. Yes, that is my outfit. Let's move along swiftly. So yes, we have got here the Fool and the King of Pentacles in that sense, right? So, well, you know, it's a nice change. It's a nice change because we go from the Emperor, okay, Emperor, to the King of Pentacles. We go from the Knight, which is slow and not really doing anything, to the King of Pentacles. There's progress, which means that yes, they will express themselves to you. Yes, they will come to you. Yes, they will tell you how they feel about you and not constantly keep this to themselves. That's a very, very strong positive and a very strong plus. The only thing here is that they take time, okay? And during this time, it's really important you do not wait, okay? Because waiting will only further delay the things that you want. And I say this very often, but for some reason, this is going to sound really harsh, isn't it? I feel like people still don't get it. They still don't get it. They're like, yeah, but I'm just going to wait. No, don't wait. Don't wait, okay? In a situation where things are not completely mutual, you do not wait. It's very different when you go to an appointment, okay? They're expecting you. It's very different when you go to a supermarket. They're going to check you out, okay? You're going to get to that checkout. You're going to make it through. Like, it's very different when things are not very mutual. You know, having a huge expectation for things. It's a bit like if something is sold out and you still go to that event, you know, with a huge expectation that you're going to like get in and everything. And it's like, well, they're not expecting you. You haven't got a ticket for it, you know. So the main thing here, that what I'm trying to say is that do you put yourself first, look after yourself, don't have such a huge expectation. Give them as much as they give you. Let them get themselves together. They've got to do some healing work within themselves. They've got to figure things out within themselves. Let them do the work that they have to do. Let them prove themselves to you. Don't sit and wait, okay? Because then you're giving all of your energy to this person and you're not really then allowing them the space that they need to come and work towards you, because you're giving all of your energy to them for free. Then they don't have to work for you, right? Or work towards your energy, because you're literally giving it to them for free. They have to come to you and prove themselves to you and make a move towards you. You have to give them that space and time so that they can come to you and progress towards you. If you're always doing everything, you're basically teaching them that you will always be doing everything, okay? So this is very, very important here. Give them that space, give them that time, do you. And if you find it so hard to put that energy towards yourself because you find yourself constantly thinking, ruminating, obsessing about them, I have rituals on my website, as I always mention, which work on creating detachment so that you're much more focused on you. You can pull that energy more towards yourself, and that naturally triggers them to actually come forward towards you and to make a move towards you, actually. So it helps you to work on yourself, to uplift your energy, to put yourself first, but also on the flip side, it triggers them to do more towards you. So there is that. So there's lots of rituals on my website. They all work actually with detachment and creating detachment, because detachment is the key to the law of attraction. So there's rituals for love, money, success, marriage, career, healing, break no contact, express their feelings to you. There's even a ritual for new love. There's rituals for manifest a specific person, marriage, beauty, justice, detachment. There's actually a detachment ritual, healing, and also black magic energy removal, protection ritual, and so many rituals on there if you are interested. And it's all on shopmoonlightguidance.com and linked down below. There's also intention items which have thousands of 5-star reviews as well. So thousands of 5-star reviews are at the bottom of my website, but there's bracelets, candles, stage bundles, teas, and so many beautiful, you know, items, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow. And there's also as well personal tarot readings if anyone is ever interested in having a reading with me. Okay, anyways, so, you know, make sure that you put that energy towards yourself, pull that energy towards yourself. Do not wait, otherwise you just also can contribute to delays happening, which is the last thing that you want. Okay, so that's very, very important. It actually happened not that recently as well, that a client was like, you know, you said this would happen in a reading, but it's delayed. And then, you know, I mentioned, like, are you waiting? And she was like, yeah, I guess I kind of am, sort of like, you know, hoping that this person comes along. I was like, put that energy more towards yourself. And then she came to me and she was like, I've been doing that and it worked. And things then happened. Okay, so very, very important for sure. Otherwise, you know, if you ever wonder why timelines, time frames, things delay, check your energy. Very important as well, because it's not always the other person, believe it or not. Okay, check your energy as well. Very, very important. So you got the sun. Oh, it's interesting, right? Because we had the moon, now we got the sun here. So there's going to be a change here where, you know, they go from emotionally expressing their suppressing their feelings to emotionally expressing their feelings. Okay, they go from suppressing to expressing. So that is the affirmation for this reading. If this resonates with you so far, comment it down below. They go from suppressing to expressing, because that's what's going to happen. And we have here a beautiful change, right? Literally, Wheel of Fortune is a change. This is a 180. This is them keeping things to themselves to actually then expressing it to you. We have here the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Swords, and it's all because of what somebody else has done to them on the past that has created so much trauma and pain that they are still trying to figure out, and they just get scared. Okay, they get scared, they have fear, they feel like, oh, what if things go wrong? What if this happens? What if that happens? It's overwhelming, it's stressful, it's challenging, it's a lot, and they get quite overworked by it, and it just feels like a lot, you know. And that is something that we really do, that's something that we really do have here, you know. So yep, that is what we have. So this is your reading. If this resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, readings, items, all that good stuff. Everything is always there. There's also as well TikTok and Instagram links as well. I post short readings on there every day. So it's moonlight.guidance on Instagram, Moonlight Guidance on TikTok, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.